Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Hey, now I had a very important question from one of the young homies, man, in a comment in a video I don't really remember. I believe I was in Joliet. It was a video, do's and don'ts while on probation. Now, the first thing I wanted to say about this is shout out to the homie for asking me this. His question was something to the effect of, Yo, what up? Aaron Moses. I'm 17 years old. I got pulled over with weed in my car, and I have to go to court on the 26th, I believe he said. I don't know if he asked me how much time he was going to get, or he was just asking me the outcome of this situation. So this video is going to be about what you should do if you think, if you're going to go to court, right? Now, the game I gave the homie, if they didn't take your car and they didn't take you to jail that day, you're not going to jail. If they let you ROR, and if you're in the state of Illinois, ROR is I bond. They let you signature bond, just sign your name and you leave, and you don't have to pay any money. There is a large possibility if it's a misdemeanor, you're not going to jail, bro. Okay, but one thing you should do, the most important thing you should do, I think, okay, if you have a public defender or a lawyer, if you have a lawyer, you really don't need to be worrying about it, okay, because it's all about the bread. Black, white, Mexican, Asian, whatever, Indian, it's all about the bread. If you think that you're going to do something that's going to cause you to go to jail, you just need to have like 500 to like maybe a rack in the bank. A rack is $1,000, right? Not Chirac. But at the end of the day, show up with clean piss and request that they drug test you. Okay? This gonna be a quick one because I don't really feel like talking that much. Show up with clean piss, don't do any drugs, and go to court and then piss and request that you do a drug test, especially if it's for drugs. Okay? The next thing is you need to do community service. Why is this so important? It's not really called community service. Technically, it'll be volunteering. You need to volunteer. If they're going to fine you or if they're going to give you like 10 days in jail, that might sway the judge because you already put in effort to show, look, I volunteer. I've been volunteering. This is what I do. I was just doing this dumb stuff because I'm human, but I'm a good person and I already put this work in. Now, at the end of the day, it's always up to the discretion of the judge whether or not he will. If you have $1,000 fine, or if you have 50 hours of community service, which they'll give you a whole year to do that. If they give you community service or a fine, there's a large possibility that the judge will take into consideration knocking some of that off for you, especially if you don't have a job or you're low income, which is another thing. If you have, this is for more serious crimes, but if you have more of a serious crime, let's just say a low class felony, and you have to do a year, you might have to do 6 months, something like that. Enroll in college, bro. Enroll in college. Do you have to pick the classes? You don't have to do any of that. Just show that you actually signed up for college, even if it's a $30 little application or entry fee. There's a lot of colleges that you could sign up free, community colleges, and they'll send you the letter. Bring the letter. What are you going to major in? Your Honor, I want to do this. My client wants to do this, and this, and he wants to give back to the community. After 2 years, he's going to transfer to the university of this. He's working on a scholarship, so by the time this happens, you know how the judge is going to look at that? Along partner that with, couple that with getting a job. Get a job, especially if you get caught for trapping or doing something. And if you get caught for doing something that includes you taking money away from someone else, get a job. You should already have a job to cover that up anyway. But I'm just saying, have a job. The whole point is you looking like a productive citizen. You not looking like a leech. Looking like a leech. You not looking like a vampire. You need to look like you add value or you have some kind of potential to add value to the community. Because everybody in jail has potential to add value to the community. 70%, don't misquote me, you look it up yourself. But they say 70% of the things, of the average things in the average person's household was made by people in jails and prisons across America. Doorknobs, broom handles, um, cans, not just license plates, those brown metal folding chairs, things like that. There's more. I'm just the nails, things like that. There's more light bulbs, probably. I don't know, but at the end of the day, just look like you're a productive citizen. So what did we cover already? Clean piss, volunteer hours, AA or NA. You don't even have to. You don't even have to be on drugs or be an addict. In some cases, it will be in your best interest to not look like a drug addict because they put drug addicts in jail because they think that's an alternative to rehabilitation, which is not, because you can still get that shit in jail, especially in Cook County, trust me. But at the end of the day, you have to use your discernment and talk to your lawyer or even talk to a lawyer. It's like $300, okay? Clean piss, NA or AA. Enroll in college. You don't have to pick a course. Just make something up, study, lie. Get a job. Have some character witness. Have family show up with you. If you have anybody in the military, tell them to come in their stuff and look like they're active duty. Okay? Have family. All the people that go, it's people's mom showing up, bro. A lot of people's mom. That just means your mom showed up to courts. That just means, oh, I see why this bum ass nigga's a bum, because his mom doesn't even have a job, or her job's not even that important where she could just call off all willy nilly for fucking a whole day to come to a court session that's only gonna last 2 hours. Your mom's obviously not rich, or you would have a lawyer. So that doesn't make it any better, to be honest. It's better than nobody showing up for you, but it doesn't do much. If you have like a lot of people and they have to be dressed nice, colored shirts, not free my nigga t-shirts with the white tees with you spray painted on there, not that, bro, not Air Force, no. Respectable, valuable looking citizens of America or wherever country you live, bro. Because a lot of times the plaintiff or different officers of the court are gonna, who are you for? I'm like, yeah, I'm here for whatever. Oh, damn. They're gonna tell the judge and the lawyer that and the DA that. Okay, they're gonna know that. They're gonna tell the plaintiff and all of that. Everybody's gonna know that's his squad over or her squad over there with the collared shirts, synchronized, looking all coordinated with the dude with the chick with the military and the family. They're gonna know that. Okay. And have something intelligent to say. Now, when they ask if you have something to say for yourself, I'm sorry, I'm just struggling with this call. I just got out the bath, not the shower, a bath, a hot bath. And I just threw this on real quick. But say something intelligent. Now, I want you to craft this small speech, this speech of freedom. I want you to craft it with words that you understand and that you comprehend fully. If you don't know what adequate means, don't use that, because you're not going to pronounce it correctly. You're going to use it out of context, and the judge is going to think, oh man, this nigga's trying too hard. Use words that you're familiar with. Make them flow. I would say speak partly from the heart, but a lot of you niggas have fucked up hearts, so don't speak from the heart, and you can't control yourself. And you just want to be free. You're thinking about pussy. You're thinking about Xbox, which if you play Xbox, you should be in jail anyway. But at the end of the day, this is a strategy, bro. Just look valuable, look productive. Think about this. If the judge is walking down the street at night and he recognizes you, and he has no protection, he's naked, no gun, no knife, no pit bull, he's walking his poodle. Poodles are vicious, but I digress. But he feel comfortable with you walking down the street in his neighborhood. When he be like, man, I'm glad I let that guy out. I felt comfortable with him walking down my street. You have to put on in the judge's mind, Judge, you're gonna see me on TV one day, and it's not gonna be on the news for some bullshit. That's what your goal is. The judge thinks in his mind that he's doing you a favor with whatever the outcome may be, whether it be jail or probation or your liberation. The judge is the most egotistical person in the world. The judge thinks he's God. The judge thinks he's breathing freedom into your future. The judge thinks he's either protecting the citizens of America from you, or he is adding value to society. Think of the sick type of person you have to be to think like that. You feel me? So you have to appeal to this man's or woman's sicknesses with the same predatorial thinking, but you're doing it for you. Do you have kids? Now, this might be bad. Let's say if you show up to court, you didn't watch any of this Aaron Moses game. You don't have a job. You're not in college. You was stealing, and you got 2 kids with 3 baby mamas. Put this nigga in jail. Keep this man away from his kids, because all you're gonna teach them is how to steal and how to be stupid. I'm gonna do these children a favor. Lock this nigga's ass up. You feel me? You see how judges think? They 9 times out of 10, you know what? You need to be home with your kids. It's about to be no. That's not how it is, bro. Sadly, I haven't seen anybody released because the judge wants to see them around their children. Now, I will take that back slightly. I'm gonna dial it back a little bit. The best time to get locked up in Cook County, I don't want anybody to commit any crimes at all, but judges do release people more during Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's true. That's true. That's another thing you have to take into account as well. What part of the year is this? Are you gonna, if you have a warrant or you did something illegal, when's the best time to do it? In the summertime, because that's when the most violent, heinous crimes go down, is in the summer. So they're gonna be filled up. Why? Because everybody's outside, duh. And it's hot, niggas is irritable. Now, if you commit crimes in the summer, there's more of a likelihood that you will be released, because they want to make space for all the violent, most heinous criminals. If you go to jail in the winter, people turn themselves in jail, and junkies and homeless people commit crimes purposely so they can be warm during the winter. People turn themselves in so they could just do their little time, and they'll get released during a warmer part of the year so they can get back on their feet, do work. If they're homeless, okay, well, at least I could sleep on the train now, or at least I don't have to be begging in -3 degrees. Fall and spring, it's a toss-up. It's pretty much a toss-up. And of course, if you live in California or Arizona or the West Coast outside of, I don't know where it gets cold. Anywhere where there's only 2 seasons and neither of them are fall or winter, if it's only spring and summer where you live, this is probably not gonna work. You might have to just play the holiday card, okay? At the end of the day, this video is not to teach anybody how to be a better criminal or anything like that. I'm trying to keep you out of jail. That's the whole point, especially if it's petty. If you shot somebody, I mean, I don't know why you did what you did, but I haven't been to jail for that necessarily. And when I say necessarily, if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. Necessarily. But this is for petty stuff. This is for petty stuff that's gonna get somebody potentially 2 years and under. This is for if you got, this dude got caught with a dub with 4 grams of weed, okay? But at the end of the day, y'all don't even call them dubs now. Y'all call them quads. I don't smoke weed, so I don't know. But at the end of the day, man, I hope I didn't inspire any criminal activity. I'm not pandering to the criminals. I just thought this would be a cool video and it'd get some views. And I want to help people low key, but y'all motherfuckers don't help me. But anyways, yeah, it's Aaron Moses on the bang. You the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. Drink water, even if it's from Kroger. Breathe it in. Peace.